Everything dropped to the ground just then. My camera, everything. So yeah, and look, we've got Ant again. We've got Ant again. It reads, cooperate for the highest good of the community. But I noticed it came through in the reverse. It's that someone's being ganged up upon, is what I want to say. It's like someone's being surrounded, pressure's on. Someone's now having to take the heat in the kitchen that they stepped into. Going back into the reading that I did yesterday. If you can't take the heat, come out of the kitchen. Or why would you in that kitchen in the first place? Or should you have been there in the first place? Bottom of the deck is the Raven. Prepare for change. Archangel Azrael. And I can't pronounce the next one. It's there. And again, if I remember rightly, I'm gonna remember to tag it. The blackbird came through in the reading that I'm talking about in February that I did of last year in regards to the energy, and it was a strong energy that came through, strong energy of ancestor presence within, grandfather energy. And again, I'm getting frequency in my ears. Confirmation, my computer just went off also. I was trying to get my shaman deck. What's the overall message here in regards to this energy? Message from the animal realm. Tell me more about this energy. In regards to this bluebird energy, where's bluebird here? In regards to this need of protection. Right now I'm hearing if you do things, that saying, if you do things the way how you've always done it, you're going to get the same results as you always have, is what I'm picking up on here. And then we've got worthiness at the bottom of the deck. And what wants to come through is beauty, friendship bundle. And we've got here the beauty of friendship creates an energy that is seen in a person's full of love. Expressing your highest nature with another who is equally engaged rings bells of joy for all to hear. What can you do to heal the turmoil in the world? Become a true friend. Create your friendship bundle and hang it around your neck like a great bird of prey. Feel yourself softening in the westerly wind, knowing the grace of dreams realized. People are known by the stories they tell. Your stories are constructs of the people you have met along your journey. Ultimately, the grandest and the most beautiful is the story of meeting and sharing the journey with a kind spirit and a true friend. Card number 13. And every time I see the card number 13, instantly I get drawn to divine feminine energy. Number 13 is a divine feminine number. I've got a card in one of my decks, and I've got a whole breakdown of the numerology around number 13, and I went to the alphabet and I saw that the number 4, when you break down 1 and 3 as 4, is D in the alphabet, and then I went on and it's DM. So then you got divine masculine, but also this is divine feminine, so it's in one. Where you have a divine feminine, you have a divine masculine. Balance. So I feel like this breaking news energy was against the divine feminine. So this again I'm picking up now, I'm seeing it now as one energy. But again, I'm going back to the last energy of the reading that I did yesterday, where whosoever this masculine is connected to has now reaped what they sowed, karma. So as I pull cards, I guess I will see. But someone's learned their worthiness in this situation. Everybody involved, I'm hearing, has learned their worthiness within this situation. one life to live. That's what someone's realizing, that they've got one life to live. Let me go back. Tell me more about this energy of bluebird. Why is bluebird here? Why is bluebird here? As I looked down, I kind of saw, I don't know whether it's my eyes, and my eyes adjusting to wearing my glasses right now, or what, but I saw the eyes cross. It's like I'm getting a cross-watching energy. I feel like I'm talking to the third-party energy. I'm not even gonna, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna use the word karmic, but I did. The third-party energy in regards to this situation. Tell me more about this energy of bluebird. Why is bluebird here? I'm hearing right now, if a duck's a duck, it's a duck. If it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, then it's a duck. Tell me more about the energy of bluebird. Why is bluebird here in regards to the energy of this reading? Hyena. Something ain't funny no more. Someone's not seeing this as a joke no more. Someone's seeing their worthiness. Like I said in yesterday's reading, somebody took a serious situation and made jokes. Dare to be different, Archangel. Joseph. I noticed it came in the reverse. Now it's got to the 9. It ain't funny no more. It ain't a laughing situation. And I want to say, is it? Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous is what I can say right now. This card definitely wants to come through. Rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous right now. Let's get one more card in regards to the energy of this bluebird. Why? This wants to slip kind of over. Like, so we got swan. If it cracks like a duck, then it's a duck. But it fell in the reverse, so it says swan. Demonstrate grace and majesty. And it wants to fall in the reverse. I'm hearing right now, at your age and not your shoe size. That's random. But it's like someone has got the potential to be this swan, but someone's not behaving like a swan. Someone's taking a serious situation and making a joke. Not recognizing their worthiness in the situation, their beauty in the situation, what it is that they're needing to protect within this situation. Someone's just not getting the message that they're needing to prepare for some kind of change. Something is needing to be done differently. The way how they protect themselves is needing to be done differently to the way how it's being done. They need to find a new strategic way to step out of this ant's nest that they've stepped into. Choice. Tell me more about this energy of beauty. I'll need to use your wisdom. Listen to the messages of the angels. And funny enough, that's exactly the sequence of cards that I've got coming in next. Is I woke up in the energy of this energy, very tapped in, very much connected. And the next deck I've got is my angels. It was coming straight after with the shamans. So tell me more about this energy. In regards to this energy of owl. What's the message of the angels here? In regards to this energy. Truth. Be truthful. This is a long read up, so I'm definitely gonna just bottom of the deck. Guardian angel. Someone's needing to listen to the truth of the messages that's being received. They know what's wisdom. Someone's not listening to the wisdom that's coming through. Or someone didn't listen to the wisdom that came through. I just heard, just keep pulling. And right now I feel like I'm about to sneeze. And the reason why it's so relevant is because in Jamaica they say, when you're having a conversation and you sneeze, a true talk, truth. And I say that because I'm noticing how these cards fall. Everything is energy and everything is part of the message. It fell over in my incense tray, kind of in the reverse. I'd have to go back to look, but it kind of fell in the reverse. Truth also came out in the reverse. Someone's not listening to the energy and the messages that they're receiving in order for this change. And this could have been a message that came through to somebody from since last year. This is not a message that just came through now. So that time and that need to prepare is either that time has passed or there's a need now to prepare for a time. I'm hearing for an arrival. And now I'm hearing build your ark. And I heard this for my own personal self at the beginning of lockdown, March 2020, sorry. And I heard build your ark. And it was one of them kind of energy messages that I received from within that I just acted on. And I started doing works around the house, like labor work, like tiling, putting up fencing. And this is what I was doing for myself. It gave me the energy of Noah's Ark, funnily enough. And I used the animal deck. Tell me more about this energy of truth. Why is truth here in regards to this angel message? You're an earth angel. You have to understand and know your worth. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. I'm an empress, no time for brawl. Go up on my knees, all I made make a call. YouTube, Insta, me not come for impress. All the truth me I go seek, me not go seek nothing less. Empress, upcoming high priestess, alchemist. Me not go say me are the best, me go different to the rest. YouTube, Insta, me not. Tell me more about this message in regards to this truth. Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And it wants to fall down here underneath the energy of the swan. Again, like I said in my previous reading, I definitely feel like I'm connecting to those who's in the scribe and writing energy. That auto-writing who releases their pain through journaling, through into a biography, kind of an energy that's going to help heal and teach others about love and how you've overcome endured situations that showed you no love, no nurturing. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. I'm hearing this is no laughing matter. Some take it for fun, but me take it serious like I gone. Fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. And I just feel like that's mankind. Bottom of the deck it says workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Giving and receiving. Let's get a message from the shamans. in regards to the energy of this reading for those who may be resonating. The corn. Card number 10. The harvest of something. The outcome of something. What's the outcome of this? Someone's, it's that preparation, that build your art kind of energy is what I'm picking up on here. It's like you've planted your seeds and now you're waiting to see what direction this is going to go in. What direction this situation is going to go into is the energy I'm picking up on here. I feel like that's coming back to what I said at the beginning before I pulled cards. I was very much tapped into the energy of the Hermit and those who's within the Hermit energy. Those who receive messages from the moon and the stars. Night messages. Listen to the messages of the angels in regards to where to plant your seeds, how to plant your seeds, when to plant your seeds, and when to harvest. In regards to this situation that you're needing to learn new ways of how to protect yourself, listen to the messages from your angels. They're going to show you the new methods of how it is that you're needing to protect yourself from whatever the situation is that's coming through. Let's talk to the ancestors in regards to this energy. What's coming towards those who in this energy? A snake. Ancestor said a snake. That's definitely my granny right there. Say it frank like granny. There's no beating around the bush with all the cards that's in this deck. She couldn't say it any more straighter than that. And it's straight as an arrow. There's no biting around the bush in this. There's a snake coming from your south node. As I look at this as a kind of an arrow coming from your south node. There's a snake coming in your direction. You understand? Look where the head's facing. To your north. Someone's heading in your direction. Someone could be heading north. But the truth is here. It says shed old skin. That's how I look at it in one way, how I've just said it. This can also be a need to shed old skin within you. There's a need to shed the old, let go of the past and become that goddess, that swan that you are. Tell the world your story. Help heal the world, humanity. Show your worthiness, your authenticity, your connection that you have to the spirit realm. You understand? Your knowledge and your wisdom is your beauty of how you've escaped this fire ants and how you still manage to harvest. As I talk about shedding old skin, my youngest just came and knocked on my door and asked me for the cream. I'm going to pick up an energy of needing to hydrate yourself in this time of receiving these messages from your angels. Also, tell me more about this energy of this. What's this energy? That those who's resonating with the energy of this reading is needing to be made aware of in regards to this snake. Peacekeeper wants to come through. Stargazer, that's the energy I was picking up on when I said that receiving messages at night. Medicine guardian, medicine mother, broken arrow. I'm hearing the end. I just picked up an energy of take you out. Like I play Ludo a lot, and especially on my phone. And it's almost like you can just feel what the other players are thinking. They just want to take you out so they can hurry up and get home. Embrace the energy of peace. Someone's trying to break your peace, your contentment. by inflicting more pain into your story. It says here, be open to healing information, honor your inner knowing, going back here to listening to and receiving the messages that you're getting from your angels in regards to finding new ways of protecting yourself. Set your sights higher, past these energies of these snakes. You already know the truth about these snakes. It's time to ascend. Seek the answers and the knowledge that you need. Set your sights higher, to your most high. Tell me more about this energy of stargazer. Set your sights higher. Desire. And look at the arrow. Set your sights higher. I'm hearing arrow of truth. Divinity. Card number 8. Tell me more about this energy of set your sights higher, this desire. And the arrow is pointing down to the books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Embrace the energy of peace and be open to healing energy, healing information. Someone's going to find the knowledge of healing medication within a book by reading spiritually based books. Someone can find healing within your story also, that giving and receiving energy. Tell me more about this energy here. Why is these snakes here? This energy of snake. Someone tried to catch them out. Slipped through their fingers. Literally. Literally. Good juju. Card number 7. That's that manipulation of time. Manipulation of the goddess. Manipulation of your desires. And I say that because from the 7 to the 8. 7 to 8. This goddess has got cards in her hands. And it's that divine feminine, that goddess, the triple goddess energy, cards in her hand, and she's protected by candles. In the center of the candles, it's almost like the candles is protecting her. And there's a snake around her neck. Is it a snake that she's needing to let go of? Release that snake from around your neck. I'm then picking up on energy that this goddess has control over that snake. If that snake begins to move in any kind of way that it's gonna tighten around the neck, she can release it. I'm nearly tranced there. Let's get one more card in the center of this. Manifestation, card number 9. So 7, 8, 9. Now it's coming in the order. I'm hearing calling upon your ancestors, your angels, your higher self, your most high. Your words are powerful right now. Your words is what's going to bring a change. written or even spoken. Going back to the energy of seminars, teaching and learning, writing and editing and reading spiritually based books. That's where you get the giving and the taking, because not only are you writing, you're also reading. Editing, that means you're also doing some kind of like helping then others with their books, that kind of an energy. Opinions is what I want to say. Giving an opinion, encouragement, reviews. Let's see what Isis is saying. Tell me more about this energy of good juju. Card number 7. That's that love and light, I guess. So the card that came through from Isis is Goddess of the 10,000 Names. If you have felt constrained by a role, name or identity, and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, the oracle indicates the help you need is already within, urging your growth from within. So there's a need. I'm picking up a great need here, that someone's needing to change up the way how it is that they protect themselves. I'm picking up an energy that this dog alone is not going to be able to protect you. You're like the forces that's fighting against you. Going back to my reading yesterday when I picked up war, battle, fight. First of all, it's gonna take prayer, strong communication with your protectors, your angels, your ancestors, your Most High, from all different realms, animals to the fairies, and all of the in between, to call upon them for their guidance and their protection in regards to whatever this is coming towards you. That's trying to erupt your harvest, your manifestations, your worthiness, your beauty, your dreams, your desires. It's definitely giving me the energy of the returnee, the energy of the returnee of the Emperor, the reading I did yesterday. Wisdom. This is all about using your knowledge and your wisdom. This is all about your inner wisdom, kind of loving the energy. This is all about using your inner wisdom in regards to reap what it is that you've been dreaming for, to bring it into fruition, into harvest, I want to say. Put your wisdom into a book. Your wisdom is to be shared with others. Your knowledge and your wisdom and your experiences is to be shared with others. Show others how it is that you manifest the things that you have. Even going through the ordeals that you have, especially with this breaking news headline energy, you've overcome that energy of the charming syndrome. Let's get one more card. You're an oracle is what I'm hearing. True seeker. It says thousand rods. Uga, mastery, mastering. So, and it fell in the reverse. So it's a straightforward message for me. You being very comfortable in your methods of your spirituality. The energy of this reading is that there's a need now to step out of that comfort of your methods. It's helped you this far, so don't forget your ways, kind of an energy. But there's other methods now that you're needing to tap into. You're needing to master your gifts right now, however that may resonate with you, in order to move past this energy of this fire ants. This card wants to fall to the ground. Palmistry. You could be connecting with a palmster here. Palmistry. Somebody who reads palms. But it's okay. I'm hearing it's not what you say. It's how you say it. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. It's not when you do it. It's not. It's or something like that. You know. But you're an oracle. I'm also picking up an energy here is that you called this. You predicted whatever this is. And if I bring it back to how this actually came through, this was in the reverse. Because now I'm seeing it go back to how I was explaining it in the very beginning, that I feel like I'm watching, cross-watching energy. Someone trying to interfere right now. Cross-watching energy. Going back to the readings that I did in regards to this palm reader went deep into your pockets. Someone took advantage of their mastery. Not a good energy. This would give me the energy of the magician in the reverse. Someone who's a master manipulator in their mastery of palmistry. You understand? That tried to use their knowledge and their wisdom against you. Not realizing how divine, feminine and beautiful you was, and your worthiness and your ranking in the spiritual realm. They never understood quite who they were messing with until the energy started to backfire on them. But I'm gonna just keep putting because let's see. Tell me more about this energy of wisdom. Fortune cookies, fortuitous. Exactly. Somebody tried to tap into your wisdom, into your fortune. Someone tried to see what it is that what was coming towards you, your desires. Somebody tried to look into your destiny and tried to alter it. Manipulation. Again, not realizing your ranking in the spiritual realm, not understanding how powerfully protected you are from these snakes. You shed that skin, you move past these entities, these energies, these snakes. Now I can give it a name. Now you know the name of your demon. You can call its name and rebuke them. And that's how you have to do it. Call them by their name. Tell me more about this. Black cat is in the reverse. Good luck. Someone feels like they haven't got no luck in this situation. They haven't got that familiar, that protection. Hold on a second, 1 minute. Sorry, I had to pause. I was having a whole, moment with this one card, the black cat in the reverse. And the reason I'm going to say that, I read this from the book. That's why I paused to read this card from the book, is it's the only one that I don't really know the meaning to. That's me reading spiritually based books and gaining more wisdom and understanding into this mastery of whatever this is going on, because I'm very naive to this to certain spiritual methods. I know about prayer, you understand, and communicating with my angels and my ancestors and my most high, and of recently my higher self and all of that. But all of this is kind of a new energy, so I kind of see where it's making sense and the message concerning me. Then when I saw the black cat, and even with the dog, what's funny here, I had two black cats for about 3 years now. They're about coming into the 4th year. I've had these two black cats. One, they're called Energy and Active. One is gone, identical, gone. Two male cats, so you know that tomcats, they go about their business for good length of time and they will come back. This one was gone for about 2 weeks, pouring down with rain one day, came back. I was in my kitchen cleaning, sitting at the kitchen window. This cat is not even meowing, it's crying, an ugly cry. So I kind of was on the phone at the time and I turned and I saw it there, so I kind of paused for a minute. and it was still crying, so I opened the window to let it through. The cat's looking at me, I'm looking at the cat. The cat's looking at me, I'm looking at the cat. I heard close the window. I said, don't have to tell me twice, and instantly I closed the window, because why are you not coming in? Cats are not meant to like water, and you're just drenched out there. It don't make sense to me. You understand? So from then, it's like the cats have had a kind of grievance against me, and I've definitely got a grievance against the cat, because to me that cat looked possessed. Yeah? It was kind of around the neighborhood, until I don't see this cat no more. And funny enough, certain other readers that I was connected to around the times, I was noticing that, especially one in particular, said that they saw this black cat disappear from nowhere on more than one occasion. So I just clocked the time. There was a synchronicity there, but yeah, it disappeared from nowhere, and it almost reminds me of this card. So it kind of started me from it. So as I was reading, I'm not going to read all of it, but it says, I seek it here, I seek it well, but still I ask, where does it dwell? The answer I find is flowing within and all around me. The streams and the lakes manifest all I can be. Seek and you will find. Don't give up. You are almost there. Time to step into your destiny. A lost item will soon be found. You found the information you've been looking for. Reconciliation and reunion bring great joy. Thousand rods revealed over 8,000 years ago. On the walls of North Africa's Tassili caves, ancient tribesmen painted murals of a Dowsa holding a forked branch as he searched for water in Egyptian art. Pharaohs are also seen holding devices that resemble dowsing tools. In a biblical story, Moses used the rod given him by God to locate and bring forth water. Going back to Moses again, I'm definitely connected to those who ever feel connection to biblical energy of Moses. High energy of it here. Someone was looking for something in this black cat. The knowledge is within this black cat, is what I'm hearing. The wisdom is within this black cat. It's like this black cat is your familiar. It's almost like an energy of that. I'm now visioning somebody catnapping your cat, because they know that the information is within the cat. And now I'm hearing, have you even got the right one? That was a little bit deep. Tell me more about this energy. What's the highest energy in regards to this 1,000 rods? This energy of this black cat. Can't make it up. Someone tried to, and I'm hearing it as a lot more fierce than this. Someone tried to mess, let me say, with your strength, your courage, your willpower, your determination, your forward movements, your leap of faith forward. Underneath the strength is the will. They just didn't understand. They just didn't understand your story. They just knew your name. They had very limited information by just reading the palm. And whose palm was they reading anyway? Is what I'm hearing. Whose palm was they reading anyway? Because it certainly was never mine. Someone was looking at, the line on the head, the line of the heart, line of your health, line of your life, Mount of Venus, what the fuck? Your Mercury, your Apollo, your Saturn, your Jupiter. These people were looking into your whole birth chart to try and figure out who you are, where your ranking was, what your next forward movement is, what the messages that you was receiving. Somebody tried to tap into your messages before your messages got to you, kind of an energy. Good luck. Good luck. I'm hearing deciphering that. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this black cat here? ashes to ashes. It literally just bounced into my ashtray. So it says Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is let me just read it because this is kind of different to traditional tarot. It says the all-pervading God, intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. Don't take disrespect in your house, girl. These people are sending evil eye into your home. They're trying to cause problems underneath your room so that it crumbles as fast as I just heard it. The Four of Pentacles. It says God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement. Cures mental illness. Deliverance from persecution. In regards to this black cat energy, which is clarified by the Empress and the Fool. Tell me more about the energy of the Fool. Where's this Fool? What's the energy of the Fool in regards to the energy of this black cat here, in regards to this message? As I went to go and get the cards, I heard you promised that you would never ever leave. Someone may have promised that they would never ever take this leap of faith away. But we've got the Eight of Swords. And it says God protector and savior. Truth and justice protect you from the enemies who would steal one's fortune. The Magician wants to be in the reverse. But I'm going to read it in the upright. It says the generous God. Spiritual wisdom. Magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. So that's the familiar energy. Remember, I'm clarifying the cat, and the two major arcana energies here is in regards to the energy of this cat that's here in the reverse. Now, for me, the cat would be like your familiar. You get messages. It's like your cat is your protector. There's a certain energy that cats hold spiritually, energetically, and these people, these group of people know this, could be dealing with an Aries, Libra or Taurus. They know this, so what they try to do is interfere with your familiar. So if you've had a cat that's turned up missing or come back in some strange ways or however it may resonate, be mindful. Be mindful. There's something about the black and the white cat here. I know that black and white cats are protection, you know, they absorb the negative energy that's coming towards you. I understand that, but this fool's got a white cat here or a white dog. Card that wanted to come through is the Three of Pentacles. God hearing lamentations, mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. Maybe this they tried to put an illness within the cat. Show me the energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this black cat. Why is this black cat here? Your beauty. They tried to do mirror magic, beauty magic on you, however they call it. The lovely God. Seven of Pentacles. Discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. Try to give you a prison look, you know, like you're fresh out of pen. Like they try to mess with your beauty, your worthiness, your friendship, and all that I read in this card. It says the beauty of friendship creates an energy that is seen in a person full of love. They try to mess with your heart chakra. They try to make you not be that nurturing, loving, welcoming person that you've known to be. They didn't want you to be joyful, abundant, prosperous. That was my my door. Sorry about that. But as I was here, the song that's on right now is Georgie Porgy, Bashment version. Brings me back to the fairy tale or the nursery rhyme. Georgie Porgy putting on pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. Something, Georgie Porgy ran away. When they all came out to surround them, gives me the energy of this. Somebody put themselves in a whole heap of hot eyes. is what I'm hearing right now. Someone may get this information that comes in unexpectedly, like someone's gonna spill the beans. I'm hearing the tea's gonna be spilled. The tea's gonna be spilled. So, as I hear that knock on the door, again in my mind. Let me see. Tell me more about this discernment, this general prosperity of deliverance and prisoners. Yeah, somebody was stuck in the past. Somebody was stuck in their mind, stuck in nostalgia. Someone's going to be delivered from this energy of living in the past, of being stuck in their head. Someone's seeing their worth right now and they're setting themselves free. And they're heading towards an Empress energy. This is two separate energies I'm picking up here now again. So we've got the Fool and then we've got the Empress. There's a Fool heading towards an Empress, directly in the Empress's way. Somebody from their past. Somebody who they've been thinking about, who they may have been some not so good memories. There's a need to use your discernment in what it is that you're investing in though. It says discernment, general prosperity and deliverance of prisoners. So this person could be coming straight from jail, or this person could be just coming straight from being trapped within their mind, self-imposed imprisonment. This person could just be coming from being locked down. You know, when someone comes off of a plane and you have to go into lockdown, there was some kind of rules at some point, or still maybe is, that you have to go into lockdown for some 14 days in case you have the COVID or something like that. So this could be someone coming out of some kind of energy of lockdown. Discernment is needed. General prosperity, the deliverance of prosperity. Again, we've got the Eight of Swords here as well. It says the truth and the justice, protection from enemies. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Swords in regards to this truth and justice, protection from enemies. He's still from one's fortunes. And we've got the High Priest here. Again, it wants to fall over on the energy of worthiness. Like someone's... The High Priest is like the is the Hierophant. So that's Taurus energy. Someone could have possibly stole some kind of legal documents, institutional. This could also be marriage documents. This can also be somebody who's coming towards you with some form of marriage documents. Truth and justice, protection from enemies who will steal one's fortune. Tell me more about the energy here of this Magician. Why did the Magician come through in regards to this energy? Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and to discover hidden secrets. The Fool's here in the reverse. And it wants to fall over on my Go Deeper deck. Tell me about this message. I was going to say with the Knight of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Swords. So there's some. So the Knight of Swords is coming with some form of confession of why something didn't move forward. It could have well been to do with in regards to a marriage, because we've got the High Priest here in the reverse, the Hierophant energy within in the reverse. Someone just didn't have no idea. I'm hearing no idea. I had to press pause because my battery was dying. I noticed because my screen went dark. When I plugged my charger in, it was on 4% life. 4. As I was just about to clarify the Four of Pentacles, someone's holding on to something. It says self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. Tell me more about this energy of the Four of Pentacles. All these cards wants to come in the reverse and my cards are in the upright. 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. And this is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Swords is upright here with my Angel Tarot. In regards to the truth has to come through, whether they like it or not, because that's destined as well. The palm reader never told them that. What happens in darkness must come to the light. Famous teaching. But this Knight of Swords is coming through very argumentative, very swiftly. Foolish. Using no wisdom. Using no wisdom, because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse is a liar also. Someone who's speaking no truth in regards to some kind of marriage. They're not speaking about where they leaped off to. Happy go jolly. And they walk straight into a health issue. Because now it says here where it says be open to healing knowledge or information. Mother and father. Medicine mother, mother and father. Broken the arrow. Tell me more about this energy of broken arrow in regards to the energy of this reading. All in the reverse, Page of Swords. In regards to some kind of child. Someone, it's like someone's lost their mind almost in regards to what it is that they saw. Or what it is that they seen, what it is that they leaped into. It's like the information is just, it's depleting them big time. Big time. Tell me more about this energy of this Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords saying in the reverse? Childlike energy, highly immature. There's no maturity here. I'm picking up an energy of someone lost their senses. Especially with the Fool card in the reverse. No hesitation. Look at that, the Wheel card. Neither in the reverse nor the upright. Someone's fallen off of this wheel. Someone saw something at the top when they were almost at the top here. And it so shocked them to the point they slipped right off of that wheel. It's neither in the reverse nor the upright. He wants to fall over in the energy of Earth Angel. You are a light worker, here to teach others about love. About the different kinds of love and the different timelines and the different cycles and karmic cycles and all of that. How to help those who's being broken. Help them to embrace the energy of peace. And again, this is the Page of Swords in the reverse, falling on that energy. There's no peace in the situation. There's no peace within this marriage. It's just argumentative. Tell me more about this energy. And that's what someone's trying to hold on to. Tell me more about this energy of the Four of Pentacles. And there's the World card. That's what someone's trying to hold on to. Or they're in contemplation, or should they hold on to this? Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. Tell me more about this energy of the Three of Pentacles. The Empress. In the reverse this time. Going forward in this world energy, like someone's in deep contemplation of who it is that they're even wanting to build with. It says mental force protects against sorrows and illness. So this Empress could be suffering right now. This mothering energy could be suffering right now. A mothering energy at a distance. It's causing someone to kind of lose their mind. Tell me more about the energy of this Empress here in the reverse. Why is this Empress here in the reverse? The Lover. So this for me feels like a Gemini energy. Gemini, Libra, Taurus. But definitely strong energy of some form of argument. Someone's made a bad decision. This Empress has made a bad decision. Choices, decisions and consequences of those choices and decisions. There's no fine line here. It is what it is. If a swan's a swan, it's a swan. But this swan came through in the reverse, just like this Empress has come through in the reverse. not speaking much truth, not speaking. It's all in the reverse. It's all in the reverse. It's not what it seemed. This situation that someone took a leap of faith towards foolishly, it is not what it seems. So now this fool wants to now flip itself back in the upright and run towards this Empress, because this Empress is just all in the reverse. Just all in the reverse. Immature, argumentative, doesn't speak much truth. Doesn't even make much sense. The Hierophants here in the reverse. In the choices that they're making, with the Lovers also here in the reverse. Everything is just in the reverse. Their world is neither in the upright nor the reverse. It's just there. Tell me more about this energy, of the overall energy of the Empress here who's in the upright. The Empress from the past. This other mothering energy. There's two Empresses here. Empress 1, Empress 2. Tell me more about this Empress. Empress 1, the first Empress that came through, 6 of Cups energy. It wants to fall over on the second Empress. Could well be one energy. But we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, a choice had to be made and someone chose this Empress. A choice had to be made and someone chose this Empress because of the bad memories with this Empress. Or the ill treatment to this Empress. Tell me more about the energy of this Empress. Three of Rods. Someone's coming in your direction, Empress. Someone who let you go for another Empress, for another wife, play wife, because this Hierophant is not in the upright. It's either that or there's some kind of divorce. Someone made a choice to divorce a situation, but either way, there was another wife, another Empress, another mothering figure. They could share a child. But someone's looking through at the distance as to what it is that they're holding on to. What should they hold on to? What should they let go? Tell me more about the energy here of this Three of Rods in regards to the energy of this Empress. And we've got the 5 of Rods. So that's 8 of Rods. Someone's contemplating some form of communication, but they're worried about all of the conflict that it might come with. Is someone still holding on to the conflict around the energy of what may have broken somebody, or what tried to break somebody? All of the deceit. I'm picking up the energy of the 5 of Swords here. All of the winning at all costs, the tick for tat, the jealousy, the backbiters, the viping energy. Page of Swords in the reverse in regards to possibly around a child also. There could be a Libra, Gemini or an Aquarius child here involved. Possibly even an older child here is also involved. This could be an argument with a child, this Knight of Swords. In regards to a marriage with a Gemini is also what I'm picking up on. Tell me more about the energy here of this Knight of Swords. Here in the reverse. Why is this Knight of Swords here in the reverse? Seven of Rods. Somebody who is just no longer being, they're just no longer vulnerable is what I want to hear. I'm picking up a fight. I'm picking up a fight. And as I said, that I just got a palpitation in my thigh. I'm hearing a stabbing. I hope not. Someone made a wrong choice. That was a confirmation on my phone. Hearing someone made a wrong choice and now having to hold on and live with that and now they're looking out for what it is that may be coming in towards them. But all they see is mountains. All they see is they don't see the promised land. They're seeing the confrontation, I wanted to say, the inner conflict that once was in regards to a child possibly, or in regards to some form of stalking with the Page of Swords, slander with the Page of Swords here in the reverse. Whatever it was that was done in order to break somebody somebody's peace and their contentment. Somebody's looking deep into that now, reevaluating their actions. Tell me more about this energy of the Seven of Rods. I'm definitely picking up an energy of a fight over some kind of investment and what somebody used their discernment in. And there's the King of Cups. Someone took their emotions out of this because it wasn't wish fulfillment any longer with the Nine of Cups here. Someone's wish fulfillment is back in the past, is where they're looking back to. So we've got what? 15. Break it down to the 6. Someone's looking at their 6 of Cups. When I look at the 9 and the 6 of Cups, someone's looking back, it still boils down to the 6 of Cups. Someone still boils down to looking at this Empress from the past. It could well be this Empress. Could be a High Priestess energy, someone who reads palms. I'm not saying it's the same one who's misusing their gift, but this could be. Tell me more about this Empress. Now we've got a King of Rods in the upright. The only card or character here in the upright. This King of Cups tried to come in the upright. But is just bogged down by it all. But this King of Rods is firmly in the upright, standing tall all over this situation. So this feels like it can be a fresh new energy. Feels like it can be a fresh new energy. Tell me more about the energy of this King of Rods. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Rods. It feels like more of a wish fulfillment. I'm hearing a lot more to offer. Three of Pentacles. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Rods. And we've got the Three of Swords. Neither wanted to come in the reverse nor the upright, just there. But it's like this King of Rods is possibly coming from a place also of heartbreak, heartache, hurt, betrayal. Or this well could be your wish fulfillment from coming from a place of hurt, backstabbing and betrayal. 1 second. Let's see. Tell me more about the energy of this Seven of Swords. That's here in the reverse. Seven of Swords is all about the confessions. I'm hearing the Usher song instantly as I get the frequency in my ears. The truth has to come in regardless. And we got the 10. It says, learn to say no. Duty bound, break down too much responsibility. You can't, you just taking from everybody. It's going to become too much for you to swallow. You're going to become Clyde, you know? That's what this person's coming back towards you with. They want to tell you that whatever they were doing in this third party situation, people, places or things, it became too much of a burden, too much of a responsibility. This wants to fall on top of the King of Cups. And it says end of conflict, lack of competition, extreme aggression. And that's the conflict. Show me the energy of this Knight of Swords here in the reverse with the Seven of Rods. And I noticed that the King of Rods that came through in the upright is walking straight into this conflict with no defense mechanism. Look, because of a feminine energy. Because of a feminine energy. I want to clarify more. This reading is going to go on for some time because I'm picking up many energies. And now I'm also seeing this Knight of Rods walking past the Empress, this feminine. It could well be that this Empress is seeing this King of Rods as a joker, because that's what's coming through, as a joker. Or it could well be that it's this King of Rods that's looking at this situation as a joker. We've got the masculine card in here that says the same thing. So this is the feminine. There's too much heartache there. There's too much pain around this to be a wish fulfillment. This feels to me like a wish fulfillment. I mean, a missed opportunity in a situation that could have been a wish fulfillment. because of all of the pain that's still here. It's still present because this fool is trying to make a return. So if you have someone within your energy field, Empress, in the upright, be mindful not to pay it too much attention. You understand? Because you got this King of Rods here who's in the upright. I'm hearing a stallion. You understand? Someone who's all about the action, who's vulnerable, who's got no clue to how mental, what was the word that came through? It says self-atonement. It says cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. So it could be that somebody could have been inside or away or separated, or however this separation, this distance could have been for some time. And within that time you may have met somebody else, a wish fulfillment. But now the returnee is back. And this person's feeling like later. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Rods. I'm hearing I'm using the wrong deck. This King of Rods is not about the conflict. It says lack of empathy. Alright. So it says lack of empathy, pessimist, overly critical, and mental fog. He says Joker, later. Too much heartache over here. He ain't got no empathy for the situation. He could have just been there just for the sex, to be quite honest. As I see the rod, I'm literally just only now seeing the rod. I feel like this King of Rods has left certain things behind them also, and they ain't got the time for it. You understand? They've already released that. They've already released that conflict, and this is just, it's like an energy I'm picking up again of, oh so familiar. Oh so familiar. Let me see. Tell me more about this energy of the King of Rods here in the Empress's energy. Tell me more about the energy. It's just straightforward. Hammer. It says sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So they've got their ways about them. You understand? But it could be a carpenter also, is what I'm picking up on. You hit the nail right on the head. Somebody tried to literally sabotage your new beginnings. As soon as they hear that you've got someone new, they come in with a little bit of communication, a little bit of wonder, trying to leave you wondering. They're trying to keep themselves in your energy when you're doing your best to release them. And we've got here the rising phoenix. It says, and it wants to fall on top of end of conflict, lack of competition, extreme aggression. They've been there, done that. They ain't got no time for it because they're trying to move away from that energy. They're trying to rebuild their life with something more stable, something more solid. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. Now they're having a change of mind in the direction that they were moving because there's some kind of addiction here. It says codependent obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. It's blocking their happiness. It's reminding them of too much of the addictions that they may have been attached to in their past. There's too much hurt. So be mindful of giving this other energy that's coming towards you to sabotage your happiness, your wish fulfillments. Any attention. Any attention. Tell me more about this Empress. Why is this Empress here in the upright? Now we're going to see who this Empress is. Is it this same Empress or is it a separate Empress? Self-indulgence. Focus on self. Self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. That's that needing to recognize your beauty and your worthiness within this Three of Swords, this heartache, this betrayal. Tell me more about this Empress here in the upright in regards to the energy around this King of Rods. Who's got no empathy. Look, chaser. And it falls over on the addictive energy. Also with not today. But someone has got time for it today. You understand? Someone has got time for it because it's in the reverse. And the chaser's also here in the reverse. But it's an addictive pattern. I'm hearing it's boring, it's not stable, it's nothing solid. It says chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. This person's dealt with all of that already. It was all part of that addiction that they walked away from in the past. They ain't got no empathy for it, no time for it. It's all attached to the same thing. It was all part of what made somebody an angry person, an angry individual. It says not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cool person, boundaries, still angry. Someone's released that anger, let it go. And being around it all is just a remembrance of what it was. Nostalgia. Now later, something more is out there. So be mindful of giving it attention. Oh yeah. Tell me more about this energy of self-indulgence. Why self-indulgence? You've got 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Rods. So there's 2 energies of 10 here. And this 10 here reads, learn to say no, duty bound, break down, too much responsibility. Somebody's needing somebody to be fair in a situation when they're not, in order to end the conflict. But this is how somebody's keeping themselves within your energy field by not doing what they're meant to be doing in regards to their responsibilities. You understand? So in them doing that now, it then adds the pressure. And nobody wants to be a part of all of that, because people should be living their life quite more better than that. You understand? Especially if this is in regards to children. This feminine's carrying a child on their back. In a situation where it should be more fair than this. It's a strenuous situation. So when this King of Rods is seeing this, it's a remembrance of all that they was attached to. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. This King of Rods is realizing that you're still needing to do certain work on yourself. Empress energy in the reverse. There's still a point of healing that's needing to be done, Empress. Even though you come through overall energy in the upright, the potential is there of something more greater. Is the reason why I'm saying be mindful of the energy you're giving to the low frequency and the vibrations coming in to sabotage you. Don't allow the past to affect your present and your future. What's the overall energy between the Empress and this 5 of Swords? There's too much jealousy and envy, and this chaser, this runner chaser energy that's going on between whosoever this fool is. There's too much going on. Like someone's walking into a situation, this new energy, vulnerable, no defense. 7 of Rods is in the reverse, walking straight into an argument. That's not what they want. They could be, I'm seeing the hammer being involved, as I see the hammer in the middle of this. Be mindful. Be mindful. It's almost like the old person is ready for a fight with this new person, and this new person ain't about that energy. It's not about the fight. What's the energy surrounding this King of Rods and this Knight of Swords here in the reverse? There's an age difference also between them. And we've got the Knight of Cups, but how it wants to come through, I don't know. But it's not a good energy. Knight of Cups, if it wants to come through in the reverse, there's no love loss here. Tell me that. Yeah, there's no love loss here. They're ready to knock heads. Nah, someone said, nah, for what? I've learned to master my anger. I refuse to allow, going back to the song, anger. Watch for your temper, do not make no fool put you in no cage, anger. Show the world you is one of the few. Today I for them, tomorrow I for you, anger. Oh, watch for your temper. Teach the picnic them a skill or a trader. Do not make no fool put you in no cage of anger. Be mindful that this is someone's child who tries to defend an empress that's here in the reverse. Hammer. Oh, I don't know what I'm just seeing. Goosebumps. That's the breaking news, and I was wondering, why am I still going on? I tried to make my readings a little bit less, I tried, but there was a reason, and now I'm seeing this is the breaking news. This is the breaking news. And as I was pressing pause, and remembering, the first energy of the breaking news that came through with the in the beginning, it felt like this ain't breaking news. It felt familiar, so it wasn't like a breaking news, if you know what I mean. It was more like, you know, when you have the small print in the newspapers. But now this seems to me like the breaking news. Be mindful that a child is not defending an empress here in the reverse. And a weapon is pulled, a hammer. I say that because I clocked this little ute here. This was in the reverse when it came through. When I pulled it out now, it's coming through with the Empress. And this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. A Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. It's a young energy. It's not a king. And it's not a page. A page is a young child. I don't even want to put ages on it, but they, in one of my other decks here, they would normally put an age on the Knight of Swords. For me, I would say it's an adolescent child, a child within their teens into their early 20s. Going up to even 30s. But this is somebody who I feel is defending an Empress energy here who's in the reverse. Be mindful. Watch over your children. In a situation that is as unfair, lack of empathy, persistent, overly mental fog. That's what this King of Rods was coming with. Heading straight into a situation that's there's no defense. There's no defense. Tell me the energy between this Knight of Swords and this King of Rods. What's the energy between this Knight of Nine of Pentacles? Neither in the reverse nor the upright. Pre-Empress energy. And it wants to fall over it on the energy of the Empress. Pre-Empress energy. Tell me more about this energy between this Knight of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles. In the reverse. So the Ace of Pentacles would be like the one pentacle. 9 pentacles. 9 pentacles. So when you put the 1 and the 9, that would be 10 pentacles. Gamble. Someone's seeing that someone took a gamble with somebody's pentacles. I'm hearing an argument now. I'm hearing an argument. This can turn physical. This can turn physical. Be mindful. What's the energy of this King of Rods towards this Knight of Swords? I was gonna say Knight of Swords. So it's a child, because I wanted to say Page of Swords. But we've got the 8 of Cups here. Walking away. So it's like walking away is too stressful. All of these arguments in this house with this child is this too stressful, especially if it's getting to the point where there's weapons being pulled, because this is a big man and that's a little you. There's no match to the strength and who could win this fight. You understand? Like this Knight of Rods ain't got the time for it. It's too conflicting. It's a situation that can make someone go straight back to an addiction. Acting unfair in a situation. It can make somebody easily, if you slip, you slide. Kind of an energy. Someone's contemplating just walking away from the burden and leaving someone to just focus on themselves, work and heal and do that shadow work that they're needing to do in order for them to appreciate something good when they've got it, is what I'm hearing. Look at that, the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. Someone's going into their vehicle and they're heading towards their south, their north, sorry. Moving away from that south, that energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Eight of Cups. Yeah, that's the only way out. I'm hearing someone say that's the only way for this victory and this success, because otherwise these people are gonna make me turn. And that's all I'm hearing. Nasty. The Hangman's here in the reverse. Can't see anything any differently. I can't see any way out of this. Hangman. Knight, King of Swords is in the reverse. That's someone who's cold. This energy saying I'm gonna be cold in this situation. That's what this situation is gonna make me do. Just turn cold, ice cold, act out of my character. Going back to saying that this is not about the action. This King of Swords is all about the action. If you put him in the King of Swords, his energy. This is only a Knight of Swords. No competition. No competition. Six of Rods. There's no competition. So the best thing to do is to just flee, fly, move on, move away, regardless of how painful and how much emotions is within this situation. The potential of where it could go, it's not worth it. If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And on that note, I feel like I need to end it there, but I don't. Let me get some answers for those who may need to hear it the most right now. If you believe, it's like if someone believes what it is that they're hearing, they can react, they can turn real nasty. Be mindful. Be mindful. This. Tell me more. No. Tell me more about the end. Choose a new direction, because this situation's going nowhere fast, really fast. It's up to you though. Nobody can tell you what to do, when to do it, or how to do it, but just be mindful. Meditation brings answers. Yet someone's needed to connect to their ancestors in regards to the energy of this whole reading. This King of Swords in the reverse wants to say something. Remain positive. Remain positive. In all that you do, just remain positive. And I'm seeing deuce. Later, someone says, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. This is ugly. Someone's a swan and they can't even see it because of all of the ants nest that's around them. This ants, this fire nest. These creepy, crawly people that's around them, they can't even see the beauty of what it is that's here right now, in order to control the situation, control the environment from getting to the point that I'm seeing an explosion. I didn't even see the tower come out, to be fair, but I did see the vision I saw with this hammer and this knight, and then how it opened up again. But this Knight of Swords is only defending their Empress, mother. There's something that this Knight of Swords is made to believe, because it says if you believe, then there's going to be no victory, no success. What's on the mind of this child? There's some saga going on, so I'm drawing straight for what's the saga. And I was going to close it up, but I can't leave this child hanging, you know. What's going on in regards to the energy of this Knight of Swords here in the reverse? Why is if you believe here? Why is if you believe here? It says mix the dragon. Mix the dragon and the magnum with the mix the dragon with the rum and the magnum. So there could be alcohol involved. This child or this person, let me stop saying child for a minute. This person, there could be a lot of alcohol here. which is triggered off this disagreement, this argument. Things are a child speaking out of their place is what I'm hearing. There's a child speaking out of their place. Like Caribbean, a child shouldn't speak out of their place to an adult regardless, you know, mannerism. But there's alcohol, there's drink involved, and someone's defending an Empress, Five of Swords energy here, over some form of manipulation, I want to say, ill treatment, bad behavior. And this feels like it's the King of Rods to me. It feels like the King of Rods to me, but in an ugly energy. Makes sense now. Now the reading's opening up. I kind of picked up on it anyway. This is someone from your past. And this child don't like this energy because of the manipulation that they've done. They don't think it's right. They don't want to hear it. Allow the running, chasing energy. Leave my Empress alone. Empress, leave this King of Rods alone. Because when they get angry, when they get into that King of Swords energy, they're ready to cut you literally with the sword of truth. No, no, no. I'm hearing no, no, no. When they're under this addiction energy that's underneath this all. So now someone's come back looking a bit more cleaner and a bit more fresher. The angels are saying choose a new direction. This child is saying choose a new direction. But it's up to you. Meditate on it is what the angels are saying. Meditate on it. You know the burdens. You've heard the confessions. Tell me more about the 7. You've heard the confessions. This was a catfish situation going back to the other readings. This is someone that stalked you. This is somebody that you needed to be cautious of. This reading's opening right up all over again. This is a situation that caused the wound that's now opening up all over again. And this child sees something and doesn't like what it is that he sees. What's the answers here in regards to the meditation? Although I feel like the answer's here already. But it says meditation brings answers. A high priestess is reading your energy unknown to you. Misusing of their gifts. This is in regards to some kind of proposal, engagement, marriage, divorce, separation, some kind of commitment here. Him never tell you, say me as a girl, I'm hard to defeat. You're going to know where he's coming from. And when I mean where he's coming from, something went on that you're unaware of. Under the influence of a lot of alcohol. Why is choose a new direction here? Insulting my intelligence like I never knew you was a catfish and there was some kind of pregnancy situation going on that caused you to fall into the energy of all of this alcohol and stuff. Yeah, 7 weeks and counting. This person could have an early pregnancy. This could have been happening around a situation where somebody just found out that somebody's pregnant. And Knight just became a king, going back to that reading I did, because someone was sent out in order to catfish, become a chaser. Tell me more about this energy of this King of Rods towards the Empress in regards to the energy of this reading. So I'm definitely picking up on different energies. This has gone to around 2 to 3, if not the same energy. It could all be connected. Angry mama, ground yourself. It's mind over matter. A situation that they're coming from, or it's a situation that they're going to. They're going towards or coming from an angry mama that needs to ground themselves. Choose your battles wisely, or somebody chose their battle. They chose what direction that they wanted to go in. They realize that this is mind over matter. That situation it's just dumb. Like they can't be dealing with it. I'm picking up an energy that they come from, and an energy that they're coming towards you. But the energy that they're coming towards you is a resemblance of what they've come from. So you've got two energies coming towards you. You got the past and a current situation coming towards you, because I feel like there's been some kind of encounter with this with this King of Rods. It's a catfishing situation. It's somebody who you've already had an encounter with. Sent in to spy, to stalk. But for some reason they're heading back towards you. But for another reason, they're sliding on by it. They're going straight to whoever this fool is. They're going straight to the fool. They're going straight to the fool. This can be witnessed by a child, because there's going to be a disagreement with the fool. They're going to be revealed. This fool's going to be revealed for who he is. I'm hearing Big Boss. He's behind sending out this catfish. To confuse your direction, to see what it is that you're up to. Sent in a spy. I spy who that a fly. Show me the energy of this fool in regards to the energy of this reading. You need to cleanse, sage, and protect. Remain positive. Tell me more about the energy of this fool. Baba, me not like your dirty friend. Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why you involve the children? Can't make it up. The best of 2021 is finished. The best of 2021 is finished. And what just fell on the floor as I was looking for my mouse to continue my background music. It says stalker alert. Going through the motions, illusions. A high priestess is reading your energy unknown to you. Came straight back out. Because that's what this is about. That these people have been stalking you with their in reverse mastery, trying to figure out which direction that you're going in, X, Y, and Z, and all of this, like what I said before. You understand? Trying to apply the pressure on you, trying to make you miss opportunities. Understand? Trying to keep your life in a stagnant. But there's been some kind of intuitiveness to all of this. But this person, these people are coming back towards you. But what's the intention though? What's the intention of this King of Rods that's sliding on by to this fool? What's the intentions? Abundance is coming in. They're going to get paid. I want it and I want it now. Arguments, fights, confrontation. I'm literally having a vision. What's the intentions towards the Empress currently? What's the saga? Can't make it up. What's the saga? Spill the beans. They're saying, listen, I'm going to tell this Empress everything that you lot was up to. Digging up into our birth chart, reading our information. However, what else you lot was doing, I'm going to spill the beans. Pay up, and pay up now. I want to finish the reading, but it's like, it's kind of capturing. It's like someone's really listening to all of this nonsense that was taking place in order to block your blessings. Imagine that. Someone's just opened a can of worms, is what I'm hearing. I was just thinking, what have I opened up? And I just heard a can of worms. Tell me more about this energy of insulting my intelligence. Copycat, doppelganger. Somebody may have said a lot under the influence of alcohol. Because this person's got commitment issues. The card came out, the song. I got commitment issues. I'm willing to fix that for you. So this person could be coming back towards you in a kind of chasing energy. Or not. Or not. They got no empathy. They're just neither here nor there. They're not partial. It's neither. It don't really matter. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. If you don't want to talk to me, it's alright. I'm in the business. Next. They got many like you. You understand? Many like you. Many options. Many doors. And they do with them all the same. No different. No different. And you know this. Tell me more about... I don't even want to know. This is enough saga. I want to see some forward movement. Let me pull for this deck. I don't even want to go deeper. Like my go deeper deck is, I'm literally hearing go deeper. I'm hearing someone say go deeper. Go deeper. Shit, man. Tell me more about this other energy that's coming towards the Empress, this full energy. Because they're the big boss. They're the one that's behind this catfish. That's why this King of Rods is going towards them for payout. They want their money. They're not making no joke, because I'm literally hearing I want it and I want it now. Because otherwise they're gonna spill their beans. What's the saga? What's the saga? I'm getting the energy that somebody was seen out and about. A child may have seen somebody out and about with this big boss energy. You can't hurt me the same way twice. It's like someone saying, just tell me, because you can't hurt me the same way twice. Everything has happened at this time for this moment. Be patient. Clarity is coming through. Moving away or on for a better life and peace of mind. Not allowing the situation, this is 2 cards, not allowing the situation to phase you in any shape or form. You understand? You're moving forwards. That's the saga. That's what someone's saying in this situation, be it you, the King of Rods, somebody here is saying it. That's the saga. Someone's moving away and they just want their money in order that they can do it and bring peace to their life and forget all of this. Messages sent to me, through me, for me to share. In the standing of self, divine plan for you. In the standing of your natural gifts. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Tap into your root, girl. Feeling blocked, fears, head to your north. Because this situation is going nowhere and it's going nowhere fast. And that's the kind of energy that this King of Rods is in. So it's kind of like this King of Rods, even though they ain't lived a perfect lifestyle, but they're heading in the right direction, they ain't got time for the BS. But if you're giving attention to the BS, then they ain't got no time for you neither. It's neither here nor there for them. You understand? They're not partial. If you're I'm hearing, it's not even that, they're just not partial. Show me the energy of this King of Rods towards this Empress in regards to this situation. There's nothing no man can do to prevent the will of the Most High. Ashe. What's meant to be will be. I love it. That's exactly the energy that I was picking up on. Whatever's going to be will be. That's what this King of Rods is saying. So if you're going to give attention to this situation, then deuce. If you're willing to just give me the attention as a masculine, as a king, and show me the passion and the empathy and everything else, then we can do this. There's nothing no man can do to prevent the will of the Most High. Ashe. These people have already tried what they tried. They've already sent this person out to do what it is that their mission. It's not worked, it's backfired. But there's a potential of some form of connection with the Empress and this King of Rods. Let me see the reaction. I want to see the reaction of this big boss energy over here, this fool. Look at life. Look at life, that everything happens for a reason. The Most High makes no mistakes. That's what they're realizing. They're thinking, how the hell did I send this energy in to catfish this Empress? And they're ending up in a full-blown connection. It don't make sense to them. They feel it backfired is what happened. Plot twist. Cole and Phoebe from Charmed. The Empress has fallen in love with her Baltimore. Going back to the beginning of the reading, part 1, because I think I might split this up. When the hyena card came out in the animal deck, someone's taking a serious situation and making jokes. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there because I'm at an hour and 41 now. Blessing.